Welcome back, children. We are continuing the discussion of the sample paper. In this part, we are going to discuss the section A, two questions. As you know, so 15 and 16 the questions are case reference questions or case study questions. In this, 15 question constitute 5 questions of 1 mark, of which we have to write 4 questions, and 16 also. So here it is given with the reference to the schematic representation A, the spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Answer any 4 questions out of 5. Such questions can be given. Any passage can be given. Any case study can be given. Okay. Now the 16th one, with respect to Messerschmitt stall experiment, 5 questions are followed. Then you have to find out the answer for any 4 questions. So it is very, very important and the mark scoring part of the paper. Okay. Now section B, we have 9 questions up to 25, 17 to 25. Here we will discuss today 20th question. Name any 2 copper releasing IUDs. What are the 4 copper releasing IUDs? Copper releasing IUDs are the IUDs that is used commonly in the contraceptions. So what are the common copper releasing IUDs? Here it is given copper releasing IUDs CUT, CUZ, multi-load 375. CUT, CUZ. CUT, CUZ, multi-load 375. These are the examples of copper releasing IUDs. And how this copper activate or work? Copper releasing IUDs activate. They do phagocytosis of the sperm within the uterus, and copper ions released suppress the sperm mobility and fertilizing capacity of the sperm. Okay, so sperm releasing capacity and sperm fertilizing capacity will be neutralized, and also sperms will be phagocytosed. They affect the sperm motility or mobility. Okay, inside the uterus, and also the ion suppress the sperm mobility and sperm capacity. The hormone releasing IUDs, on the other hand, has some other function. So you can understand CUT, CUZ, multi-load 375. These copper ions neutralize the sperms and reduce the fertilizing capacity of the sperm by phagocytosis. Now 18th one, why is it not possible to study the patterns of inheritance in human beings as done in pea plants? In pea plants, self-pollination and cross-fertilization. Self-fertilization and cross-fertilization is possible. Second thing, the different generations can be easily studied in comparison in pea plants. So in pea plants, self-pollination and cross-pollination is possible, and even test cross also possible. The second point you have to remember is that in pea plants, we can compare the different generations. The traits or variations can be studied through different generations, but in human being, it is not possible. Human being, life cycle is more. Lifespan. Okay, lifespan is more. The generations span is more. So it is not possible in human being. We can study the human traits by pedigree analysis. So pedigree analysis is the study of inheritance of trait in the family history, okay, of an organism. Now our question is given here, difference between multiple allelism and pleiotropic gene. Multiple allelism is a condition in which a trait is controlled by more than 2 alleles. Okay? When a trait is controlled by more than 2 alleles, that is blood group in man. Okay? For example, Ia, Ib and small I are 3 different alleles which control the blood group AB or blood group in man. So they are called multiple allelism. Pleiotropy. Pleiotropy means a single gene or allele control multiple phenotypic expressions. Multiple phenotypic expression. Example, we can say phenylketonuria. Okay, phenylketonuria is due to autosomal recessive disorder and due to mutation. It happens a single gene mutation. Okay, and this will create more phenotypic effect in humans. For example, mental retardation, loss of pigmentation of the skin, hair defoliation, many other characteristics are there. 90. Name the plant source of ganja. That is called ganja. What is the source of ganja? Papaver somniferum is not that answer. Ganja is extracted from cannabis sativa. Cannabis sativa. Ganja, cannabis sativa. Cannabis sativa is the source of ganja and it can be inhaled or oral ingestion, oral consumption. Okay, and it will affect the cardiovascular system of human being, of the cardiovascular system. Ganja affected cardiovascular system. Okay, along with the ganja, there are different other, that we can say marijuana, hashish, charas, ganja. Marijuana, hashish, charas, ganja. All these are extracted from what we say cannabis sativa. Now, 20th question. How are sticky ends formed on DNA? Sticky ends are formed when restriction in the nucleus cut the DNA at specific locations called the palindromic sequence. Palindromic sequence is the sequence at which the restricted nucleus cut the DNA, and two strands of the DNA will be cut in definite point in between G double A double T C. G and A. Between G and A it will cut. And in the lower strand also G between G and A. Okay, forward and backward. So you can get the sticky ends. The sticky ends are called also because they have hydrogen bonds. They can again pair with the complementary strand. Okay, right. That's all. Thank you.